Hello everyone, GenmaTheSamurai here, and welcome back to this part of Metroid 2, Return of Samus, and I'm once again joined by...
GoldenTalesGeek. Yeah!
Alright, so let's get this going. Alright, so... we're gonna be fighting more of these Metroids. Oh, that is just a really pleasant sound. Ah, of course, it's another Gamma! Ah!
Yeah, that for the record, folks, to kind of clarify a little discussion we had in this episode, that is indeed a Gamma Metroid. I did some digging on the Metroid wiki to find that out, so...
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah. Now, those ones aren't actually too bad to handle, but you gotta, like, time your shots a little bit more because
Oh yeah, according to the Metroid wiki, their vulnerable points are the head and the back, so... No pressure.
I found it's actually... you actually want to aim more for the horns coming out of their face.
Yeah, that's kind of their head, I believe, quote-unquote.
Okay. Yeah, the reason I say that is if you, like, shoot, like, directly below them, yeah, you're not gonna
And also that little
damage.
whip thing they shoot out, it's basically like a lightning bolt, it says, so...
Yeah, yeah.
So basically the quote is shoving a lightning bolt up your ass. If you watch HCBL, you know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, then... well, oh well. Yeah. Yeah, but I've also found some couple nuggets of trivia about Metroid 2 while in between episodes here. Return of Samus is the only main Metroid game not to have an exclusive game page on the official Nintendo press site. It's kind of interesting.
Huh.
And another one is it's the only 2D Metroid game that was not developed by Yoshio Sakamoto. So. Which is interesting considering how it feeds so much into the lore of the later games, as we talked about in the last part.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. If it weren't for Other M, I would have so much more faith in the guy.
I'm sure he would. I'm of the mind that he, like the same thing with George Lucas and the Star Wars prequels. He told the story he wanted to tell. Whether people liked it or not is up to them, you know. That's kind of how I look at it.
Actually, it's funny. You're not the first person to make that comparison. What was it? One guy kind of said, like, going, "Oh yeah, we called the George Lucas of the Metroid series for more than one reason." But it was more in a negative aspect than that one, because because the guy made the video just put an image of Phantom Menace just on the thing.
I actually liked Phantom Menace when I watched it when it came out, and I still kind of like parts of it now. But you know, maybe I'm more forgiving of.
When I was a kid, I liked it.
I was like 13 when it came out, so I liked it. But yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 29. I know I don't sound it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll be 30 in September. That should show you how old I am right there.
Yeah, I mean, we're all of different ages. I'm 21 myself, so... yeah.
You can have alcohol, Lavi. Sorry,
God, for real game.
What? Oh,
Spikes.
Oh yeah, those things. And now I have to clear out my ears from that screen.
You know, it's amazing that I haven't had any of those yet. I do this a lot in my videos.
Yeah, I noticed that in one of your what was it? I think it was one of your Zero Mission videos that came out recently where you were trying to get that super missile tank.
Oh god, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I'm glad I heard it through my speakers and not my headphones. I had it on in the background as I was getting my uniform on for work, and I was screaming, and I didn't have my speakers up. The screen carried out of my room, and my mom was wondering if I was the one screaming. I'm like, no, I'm watching a video. Sorry, and the person in the video is screaming.
Yeah. No, it's funny. On my live streams, I always get comments from people who are just like, or like they're always in the chat and they're just like going, they're always kind of talking about how, just earphones. They're like, ow, my ears.
Yeah. I try not to watch too many videos with headphones now because I watch a lot of Trigger Conroy's videos, and man, that guy's the textbook example of no indoor voice. Oh goodness. There were a few times when I was watching his Pikmin 2 LP as it was coming out, and I had my headphones in because I only had my laptop at the time because my desktop was acting funky, so my brother was fixing it. I had my headphones in because I don't like how the speakers sound on my laptop when I'm watching videos. So yeah. And he once screamed, I think it was the video he had encountered the water wraith. and he kind of screamed a bit, quite a bit, and I was just like, ow! This was even before I had become a Let's Player myself, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with me, it's funny is that despite being, I guess you could call me a Nintendo Let's Player, I'm very picky with my Nintendo games. Like,
I mean, most of my LPs are Nintendo stuff, but you know, I've played some other stuff. Like I mean, my first non-Nintendo game was my second one, and that was like the first original Secret of Monkey Island. So
yeah,
that's one of my favorite point-and-click adventure games. So
yeah, I guess, like, my thing with it is, like, so, I mean, yeah, with a lot of YouTubers, I don't know, like, Pikmin, I played a little bit a long time ago when I was a kid, but I don't think I would go back and play it.
I've played a bit of both the original two. I haven't played the third one because, well, I don't have a Wii U, but
Yeah. I mean, I have a Wii U, yeah. I did recently, for whatever reason, pick up that Tokyo Mirage Sessions game, so... It's a thing.
Took a Mirage set. What?
It's like pretty much a Shin Megami Tensei game, but it has Fire Emblem characters for some reason. Yeah, if that sounds weird to you, just yeah. It's a game. Also, it's incredibly anime. It is incredibly anime.
And to kind of follow up on something I was talking about in the previous part about playing a lot of indie RPGs from like RPG Maker and stuff, I've also been playing a lot of indie RPGs that I've been getting on my 3DS eShop as well, eShop as well, like mostly RPGs made by this company called Kemco, K-E-M-C-O. Like they've been releasing a lot of little indie RPGs on the 3DS, and I've been playing those lately too, and they're pretty good. Like there's this one game that's like called like Infinite Dunamis or something like that, and basically one of your party members is actually a robot girl who's the princess of a kingdom. So it's kind of almost like a blend of high fantasy and sci-fi, and it's kind of a steampunk sci-fi. It's kind of cool.
Also,
it works pretty well actually.
Okay. Also, on a side note, we just got a power-up that is in every single Metroid game after this, pretty much. Space jump! Ah, frick.
It is the space jump! Yeah. Sorry. I can't believe I'm referencing that movie of all things, but...
What movie?
Spaceballs? Never seen it?
Oh, that was a long... I don't remember quotes from it yet because I haven't watched it
I was kind of co-opting the rhythm of the Spaceballs song for referencing purposes.
Okay, yeah,
shout out to things. I'll just do it like in that way instead of just like outright quoting lines. So.
On a side note, I do not get the logic behind what breaks and what doesn't.
I don't either. I just roll with it.
What the flip is this game? Okay, I'm gonna just ignore going down there because it's just a beam thing, and unlike later Metroid games, this one it like rotates what beams you have. Like you don't keep any.
They don't stack.
So if you're trying to go for like a fast finish, there's no point to carrying.
And I hear a buzzing noise, by the way.
Oh, I think it was my phone. Oh, no, phone. What are you?
Back in the tick, folks.
Okay. It's every video and stream of mine.
Yeah. I just heard that buzzing and I was like, what's that noise? I have very attuned hearing, so.
Oh, I have like headset just blocks out like way too much sound, so.
I understand that, but I mean, it's just I can pick up on noises like really clear, like even the faintest noise. It's just my ears can hear it sometimes. I mean, I'll give you an example. Like, do you know there's like electronic boxes they make which emit the high-pitched noises that keep like squirrels and stuff off your yard and stuff? Like the noise chases them away.
Oh yeah,
I can hear the noise it makes and it drives me up the wall. That's how good my hearing is.
Yeah. I can hear things like that sometimes too.
There was even one time one of my neighbors used a dog whistle to summon their dog, and I could hear it. It's just it made me feel like I felt like we were just really grating. It was awful. I'd rather not hear a dog whistle again as long as I live, quite frankly. It was that bad.
Ooh.
And I was kind of wincing a bit too, and they're like, "You could hear that, Kev?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Okay, sorry." I'm like, "Oh no, it's fine. I didn't know I could hear it either till just now."
Oh gosh.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not the only one too. My brother's got that kind of hearing too. My brother Tavis, my oldest brother. Yeah, it's kind of, and I think my brother Owen has it to some degree, but he kind of knows how to shut it out. Plasma beam, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get excited when I get the plasma beam in this game because it's so OP.
Yeah, no, it one-shots most things.
It can even one-shot those things you were freezing in the last part, destroying with a missile. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty much never going to change it until the last area now.
That's pretty much what I did when I played the game. So
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have, like, the area thing, which would be useful for breaking blocks like this, but, whatever. Worth.
Yeah, the power outweighs the yeah. Awesome, but awesome and practical.
Frickin', you know what, frigate.
Oh, there's something you don't see every day.
Frig your physics!
Who needs physics when we've got Metroid? I don't know. I'm trying to think here.
Oh, that turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I thought I would have to spider ball my way back up. Okay, everything is going well for me so far.
Yeah.
Watch everything go to crap.
A Let's Play curse is inevitable.
Yeah.
I always struggle over saying inevitable when I say something is inevitable. I don't know why.
I stutter over everything, so... Yeah. Actually, it's the worst, so, like, I, stream Fire Emblem games a lot, and, like, with that much text, tried to read all of it. And then I tried to voice act, too, and there's some voices, when I do them, it's like, there's some words that's just like, frick!
Yeah, I've tried, you'll probably notice that I tried to do that quite a bit in Golden Sun as well, so, when I LP'd that game, so I feel your pain. I can't imagine what it's going to be like once I get around to LPing Lost Age, which will happen sooner or later.
Actually, Lost Age, maybe, I don't know if you remember it. Actually, here's the thing, I kind of wanted to do an analysis video where I was going to, like, actually going to try and defend Dark Dawn, because I know there's a lot of... I mean, Dark Dawn I still don't think is, like... Because now that I'm actually replaying, I'm like, okay, it's not as bad, but there is, like, one thing I understand what they were going for with it, and it's something that I feel a lot of the fans didn't really, like... And then I will say the one fatal flaw of the Golden Sun games, and I love the Golden Sun games for, like, their world building and how the NPCs are just really good for that.
That's one of the reasons I fell in love with them, too. But, also the fact that if you look carefully at the map, it's kind of not too dissimilar from our own. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, then Wayard could very well be an alternate version of our own world.
Yeah.
But anyway, go on.
Yeah, but, like, the one fatal flaw of the Golden Sun narrative is... the narrative. There's, like, no plot.
Yeah, or the plot is just, like, exposition heavy to the point of mind...
Well, but think about it. So, I mean, like, most of it is just kind of, like, side things that kind of happen. Like, you go to an area and something happens, right? But, like, from in terms of a traditional narrative, there is none. Like, okay, you go to a lighthouse and plot happens. But aside from those few instances, so, like, the Golden Sun, the first one did have some. Second game is, like, completely devoid of plot, for the most part.
Somewhat, yeah.
And I love the game, but, yeah, that's just, like, that's just the thing I noticed. It's like, yeah.
Especially when you get this ship and you can travel wherever you want, that can kind of put a crimp in how the things are supposed to progress.
I
still love the game and its games anyway, despite that. So.
Well, yeah, no, I do too. But I was gonna say, like, I understood that because, like, for an RPG, that's strange, you know. So, like, I understood it because Dark Dawn actually does have a plot, and it is maybe a little bit too lenient on the fact that it does, maybe. But, like, I get it, you know. It's just, there's a lot of, like, things going back and forth. It's like, I understand why it would have a plot, because, like, having a focused plot would make it more accessible, because, like, Lost Age, we love the game, But we probably needed a guide or something to get
Yeah,
through
I mean,
parts of
although
that.
to be fair, both Golden Sun and Lost Age were intended to be two halves of one overarching game, but they couldn't fit it all on the Game Boy Advance cartridge, so they had to split it into two. So,
Well, yeah, yeah. Um,
but yeah.
but still, even then, like, I
And
mean,
also, I think I vaguely recall something about to the effect of like I saw like an interview with one of the devs, like I think this was like before Dark Dawn came out, where they had it took them a while, but their plan was kind of have Golden Sun 1 and Lost Age kind of being like a prologue of sorts, and that Dark Dawn was like the first big chapter in the story they wanted to tell with this world.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, so like,
But I don't know how they're going to continue it now that since we haven't seen the announcement of a Golden Sun on 3DS or Wii U or what have you.
yeah, it's just, hey, if we have enough fan support for our completely niche game that doesn't have a very massive fan base, we'll make another one.
Although I actually remember reading this that they
Fudge this segment. Sorry.
yeah, that's all good.
Ah!
Jesus Christ. No offense. That's for blasphemy, son. Anyway, now I lost my train of thought. Shit.
Sorry, I was just trying to get through that stupid part because the platforms keep falling.
It's fine. It's fine. But I vaguely remember somewhere like one of the game devs kind of made jokes that they kind of crafted together the plot of Dark Dawn while they were kind of drunk on sake or something. It was kind of weird. I don't know if it was. He was probably kidding or
well, I heard that at least they came up with the idea for it. I don't know if it like the whole plot. I would hope friggin' not.
Yeah. What do you mean it wasn't made on drugs?
I mean, like, I wouldn't say that was like drug induced because I mean there was like some thought into it. I mean, I will say this. There's like a few things really dumb about Dark Dawn, and the first one is how the adventure starts. That is the first really dumb thing. I cannot. I'm like.
Why do you have to be so dumb, Tyrell? Seriously.
Yeah, but okay. And I mean, like, it's funny is that people are saying, "Oh, he's just Garrett." I'm like, okay, Garrett. I mean, all right.
He became wiser when he got older. What's Tyrell's
here's my thing though. I never really saw Garrett as stupid. Rash, sure, and
I kind of saw him as kind of like Lloyd in Tales of Symphonia, you know, a bit rash at start, but you know, not necessarily doesn't always think things through. But when you're down to it, he's got a good heart, and if there's a problem, you want him on your side.
Well, not even just that. Like, okay, so like for example, you know, there's that moment when like they had the LML stars, or like they had Jenna and Kraden kidnapped or whatever. No matter what you choose, you know. I mean, he will like, you know, punch you out and take the thing. But I'm like, okay, you know, that's a rational decision. I wouldn't call that stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's like, you know, he's kind of like heart first, head second, and I don't think that's necessarily a stupid character trait. And then you have Tyrell he's just an idiot.
Well, yeah. Although I have to wonder who Tyrell's mother is, though.
Let's not talk about that.
That's going to get into the whole shipping wars thing, which I kind of almost made me give up on Golden Sun altogether because of all the shipping wars that happened, like when the first two games were before, you know, pre-Dark Dawn. You know, I was like, it was like I was around when that was a big thing on a lot of Golden Sun fan sites, like Golden Sun Realm and stuff like that. So it just, I mean, that was kind of one of the things I followed quite a lot in high school. Like, so.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, I guess my big thing that, like, I guess kind of, like, I mean, so I was a kid when that game came out, so, like, I wasn't really, like, you know, I didn't know the fan base. So, like, I was just someone who played the game.
Kind of approaching high school, like, I was starting high school when the first game came out, and it was, I think it was, like, well, my sophomore or junior year when the second one came out. I can't remember now, it's been I think it was sophomore year, so.
Yeah, it was elementary school for me.
Now I'm feeling old. Good grief. It's been so long. What happened? My life. No, I'm kidding. I treasure the life I'm having now, even if it's not exactly what I expected to have at this point in my life. But you know, at least I'm trying to just do the best I can with what I have. You know, despite not really having do I mean, I wasn't expecting to have a super illustrious career right out of high school. That was not going to be but you know, I was at least hoping I'd at least have some kind of stable bit of income. You know?
Yeah. Oh man,
So.
segments like this where it's just free falling. Okay. Ah, frick!
So, 19 Metroids.
Friggin' ah!
Wow, so just wow, there's so many Metroids in here. And I like the little meter at the bottom that actually keeps track of how many Metroids you've have got left. Actually, I kind of like that.
I also like how it kind of goes on the fritz every time you kill one. Like it's just.
Yeah, that kind of confused me at first. Okay, what's going on?
Yeah, I mean it's a cool little effect. It makes it feel important.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, there's like little things I actually do kind of get when you do like sit down and play this game and just kind of like, I mean, it's Game Boy atmosphere, which is not great.
Yeah.
But
as it were.
Just take in all that music, guys, with the beep.
It's almost like every track is like a riff on that. Do, 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 do. From the original, you know.
Oh yeah.
And also, which became like the elevator room music in the latter games. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait. Another one.
There we go. Actually, I kind of like that one. It's like me coming up out of the shell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Just sliding on through. Come on through to the other side. I haven't sung that in quite a while.
I hope I got all the ones over on this side of things, because I'm about to resurface over on this side. Okay. Well, I'm over here now, so I hope I don't have to backtrack. I would be a sad panda. Except I'm a samurai, so I'm a samurai panda. I don't know what I'm even saying. Okay.
One of my close friends, she really loves pandas. I actually gifted her a game on Steam called Super Panda Adventure that's kind of like a weird action RPG with a kind of cartoony style to it.
You know,
and you actually play as a panda who undergoes, I don't want to necessarily say samurai training, but kind of kung fu-ish training. And she just thought, and I thought it was great when I got it. That's why I got it for her, and she actually was like, and she's been playing it a bit herself, and she's like, "Oh my god, this is great!"
Yeah, I'm just hoping that was it. Earthquake, please. There it is. Cool.
Yeah, I'll admit that earthquake thing kind of threw me off a bit when I first played the game. I'm like, "What the heck is that all about?" And then I realized, "Oh, it's a sign that you're supposed to make you can progress now." Okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's still weird how that works, and of course, I mean, the remake has to follow it because, yeah. But like, I'm just kind of like
they make it a little more clear in the remake, right?
I guess the way he explains it is like that somehow their life forces, I don't know, it like causing disturbances in the magma flow. It's weird. Literally probably the best explanation you could give it, probably.
I always saw it as like maybe the shocks of all those battles with the Metroids finally kind of loosened up the ground a bit, and that's what it causes things to shake.
I don't know.
That's what I kind of inferred, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Until we get a word from the actual game devs of what was up with the earthquake thing, then we have no way of knowing.
It's just, I mean, just in short, it's like kill Metroids, you get more game.
More or less, yep.
And I mean, this isn't like a... So, I mean, I could see this format actually working if this was more like, say, a Zelda game or something. You know, like if it was like a top-down game and you could go like any direction. And then like, say... And then say, like, after you've beaten them all, then, like, I don't know, some random cave opens up and then you get to fight a queen, you know? But, like... Yeah.
Thing too. Yeah, it's just based around that whole concept that they do in a lot of Zelda games, where it's like, defeat all enemies in the room, the door's unlocked.
Yeah. So like I could see it, like, you know, kind of like you could... But yeah, I understand when it's like a 2D side-scroller game. I will say atmospherically it's kind of cool, though. We're about to walk into the most pointless diversion of the game, for my opinion.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, but...
It's like, hey, we've lowered the lava level, right? Well, you guys will see. And it's like, I'm just like, okay. Thankfully, the remake actually did something cool with it instead.
It should be interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Lift! I need lift!
Okay.
I can't recall, is the screw attack in this game?
Yes, actually.
I couldn't remember if it was or not.
Yeah,
I haven't played this in so long.
We're not too far off from getting it, actually.
Okay, good.
Okay. Hello. I mean, I'll give it this, at least it's a gamma.
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Friggin', I'm doing awful at fighting this thing now. Okay. What the tar? What am I doing?
It's almost like he's cornering you or something. It's like he's gotten smart. Oh, he blasted him. Okay.
Or I just got dumb. I think that's probably the actual thing that happened. Okay. And... waiting for it. Earthquake! Only one! For no reason, there's this tunnel here just to fight one Metroid. Now you gotta walk all the way back for no reason. Just game padding. I mean...
I never quite got... I didn't think much of it at the time when I played this, but now that you brought that up, it does seem kind of jerkish.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, okay, thanks, game. Cool. Now I have to walk all the way back. Awesome. Ah, gosh. Oh, we are at 27 minutes, so we could end off.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll get through this tunnel. Frigate. Damage jump. Yay!
Boingy, boingy.
It's like Samus trying to be Mario. I'm taking damage. Okay. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back into the main tunnel, and here we are. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to this part of Metroid 2 Return of Samus. And, yeah. You got anything to close off this one?
Yeah, just like in the last I said at the end of the last one, just check out my stuff. Stay tuned for more stuff, etc.
Check out my channel, no bait mate. Alright.
Alright. More or less.
Yep. See you guys later. Alright. Bye!